I'm gonna make this another short. Hey, I don't do a whole lot of talk about politics. But one thing I can say about Donald Trump being in office, I know blacks used to be Republicans anyway. Majority of the blacks, when they had their own business a long time ago, majority of them were Republicans. So I don't know how everything changed anyway. But I'm glad to have him back in office. One thing I can see that some people probably overlooked, it's not about race. It's not about color. You got a lot of people that have felonies. He's giving them hope. And I mean, you got to think about it. All those charges they were trying to pin on him. Man, you got a felon in the White House. That's an accomplishment. That every race has been affected by that. False allegations that were try to put on people, try to hold him back, but he won. So yes, that's a good thing. Kamala Harris, her running. She still made history too. First woman, black vice president. She made history with that. The difference I saw in that, how the outcome of that would have been, other countries, they really don't acknowledge women. So if she had a one president, that wouldn't have been good. Other countries wouldn't have dealt with us like that. I don't think, because other countries, they don't acknowledge women. Some in other countries, women aren't even allowed to even talk to men. In their own household, they have to put their head down if a man says hello to them. That's true. So glad to have him back in office. See how the 2025 goes. People need to read the agendas, what the government has planned, and the new world order. This stuff has been in effect, and they've been talking about this for years. I've been studying stuff like this since 2006, 2007. But people thought I was crazy for just researching things, ahead of time. Sometimes it's good to know things ahead of time to prepare for. I've been wearing red hats anyway, and white cowboy hats way back then. So, yeah, it's a good thing. When it comes down to me and my father, when Donald Trump won, my father was kind of upset. I don't know why. He didn't. I don't know. I really don't know why. I don't know. Older people are still the racism is taught. I guess they went through a lot, but you can't blame one person for the effects of their ancestors, what they did a long time ago. Not all people are like that. Not all white people are like that. They're not. They're not. So that's a lot of the behavior that's taught. They fear. And it's still that trauma. They're still stuck with that trauma. The civil rights movement or whatever they talk about. I don't know. My dad used to be walking around here talking about some civil war. I'm like, man, ain't nobody going no civil war, man. We are too far advanced to be worried about some civil war. We have come too far. So a lot of stuff is taught behavior, man. Feed your spirit, man. Be encouraged. Do a reading. Don't go off what other people say or what people are trying to teach or influence you. Do your own reading and research, and you'll see. That's what they don't want you to do, is to read. Because then they're able to hide a lot of important information from you because you're not going to take the time to read it. People turn the news on and you just get a glimpse of what they're going to show when that newspaper comes out. So more hidden information in there, more detailed. People don't want to take the time to do that either. But yeah, just be alert, be aware, be focused, and like I say, me and my father, I don't know, they're just stuck in there. They have been taught wrong, some of them. Even Joe Biden pardoned his son. My daddy called the police on me for trying to get some pussy. Oh, for real, boy. Crazy. Like I said, we've been in this house. This was my fiance house. She bought this house. She was in the process of buying this house before she died. And my father, he fooled and conned a lot of people, telling he was buying a house for his son, his grandson. Yeah, he did. And they fell for it. People fall for stuff all the time, man. People, it's a lot of characters. You got a lot of characters. My dad said he thinks his life is like a stage. No, it's not a stage. That's the problem with certain people in political positions. They get these roles and they play games. And you have to be aware of people, especially blacks in politics. Some of them have hidden white agendas too. And they have white counterparts that they're working under the table because you have to have certain number of minority voters, on each part, on each end. So you have to be aware of that too. Are they trying to really force their agenda out, or they're trying to hide information from you? You all be encouraged and be blessed and be alert, be aware.